Alright, since everybody's back, we'll get started again. Finding a business podcast. I'm going to show you one, and then I'm going to have you guys look for them yourself. Just my screen comes back to life. The one that I'm going to share with you is Walmart's podcast. They call it Outside the Box. And there it is coming on the screen. So what Walmart shows you, actually as it brightens up here, is this is the name of their podcast, and you can subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, or something like Stitcher. So if you want to constantly be getting their podcasts, you can subscribe and they will be pushed to you. Otherwise, you can see all their different episodes here. They have a little icon graphic to show you kind of what it's about and a little description. And you can play it right here on your computer, or you could subscribe and have it in a way that you could take it with you. If you have this on your phone, if you pull up this website on your phone and hit play, you can listen to it in the car as well. So Walmart is one example. What I'd like you to do now is to find a business podcast. So not something that you go to for, social, fun, current events, celebrities, The Bachelor news, things like that. Something that's a business is publishing their own podcast. Once you find that, I'd like you to email me the link so I can pull them up in front of the class and share them. And we'll just look through a few of them. So go ahead and dig around and find some business podcasts. Okay, I've received links from all of you. So I have them open on different tabs. So if you're the one who sent this, I've forgotten now that I've opened them all. Anybody recognize this one?
That's mine.
Okay, so Brandon, you found, what'd you find?
Business Daily.
Business on the Global Economy, Big Issues. Okay. Business Daily from BBC. Who found this one? Trader Joe's. Okay. Who knew that Trader Joe's would have a podcast, right? What they do. Restaurant Unstoppable. Okay, Brandy, you said that one. Did you read anything about it or what they're talking about?
Well, they're always talking about how to fix this from people's perspective on owning businesses and all that.
Okay.
Culture about it, so.
Yeah.
And guest stars.
Great. Do you see also how by having graphics with it, it helps your interest as a viewer? If these were all just words on the episodes, again, it's almost everything you do online can be improved with graphics, video, pictures, whatever. Really gets people interested. All right, and then the great indoors is Yasmin, as Mary calls her. So this tends to have something to do with your interest too, I guess, right?
Yes, it does.
Good. Very cool. Did you know this existed? Were you aware of this?
What's that?
Were you aware that this existed prior to right now?
No, I don't listen to podcasts, so no.
Maybe now you'll start on your commute here to school.
Yes, I should.
All right. Who found New York Times?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. So.
It was actually a McDonald's one. I couldn't find the actual thing.
Okay. Would you like a
I guess it's called the sauce.
Okay. Yeah, with podcasts rising in popularity, it's no surprise that companies are producing their own. What's more surprising is that people are listening to them. So Trader Joe's or McDonald's having podcasts, and yes, people listen. Who sent Entrepreneurs on Fire? Right. Good.
Basically, it's the same guy. And they, on each episode, they interview a different entrepreneur and what they're doing in the business world.
Good. Very interesting. If any of you have the entrepreneurial spirit or kind of are thinking someday of doing something on your own, you guys with your shoes and your restorations and your cool car place and your interior design, listen to this. Get inspired by people who have done it, have good tips and tricks. Side Hustle Nation. Who found this one?
That was me.
Okay. What was this about?
It's just about how he mentions you work a 9 to 5, but that makes you living, but you're fine denying like what you do after. Like it's like an extra grind to keep
Yeah.
making money and do what you gotta do.
Cool. Very good. Marketing to a local business on YouTube. Interesting. Lots of good stuff you guys have found. And then Upside was okay. Zach, what did you find, or what's this about?
It's about startups in Silicon Valley, so it's just kind of how we go manage that kind of stuff if you're interested.
All right. Were you guys surprised by anything you found, or interested, maybe to the point of?
I don't know, they all have like websites with it. I thought a podcast you hit play and that was that, and then there's websites with it.
Well, they have to graphically show you the options and explain what they're about. So yeah, there's
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yep, the way it's shown. You know, if it was just some like HTML list you went and it was just text with a bullet point next to it, you wouldn't probably be very interested, or you wouldn't look around. So again, yeah, you have to have a place to upload them. So either your own website, like this one for example, appears to be on Libsyn, that was one of them that I mentioned, where you can upload things, so it gives you your domain name in front of theirs, kind of like Blogger did, but it creates a place for you to host, store your podcasts, and then a website where people can go and download them. Good. Right. Best podcasts of 2020. Just did a little search on that to see what's trending or what people think are the best. Does this bother you when things constantly pop up? So they show you some in different areas. So if you're into news, Left, Right, Center is one that they recommend. And here's how you can get it on iTunes or follow it with RSS and have it pushed to your RSS feeder. Democracy Now!, State Political Gabfest. Scroll down a little further. Global News. You want to follow BBC on Global News. Rachel Maddow Show. And if you continue down, you can see some that you maybe haven't heard of. Maybe you assume CNN or BBC are going to have them, or ABC News or something. But these are some highly recommended, trending podcasts that you might be interested in. This one, for example, Stitcher was one of those sites that you could upload to. I think one of yours was hosted on Stitcher. So they give you the ways that you can access these podcasts. So, helpful info. Okay, the next chapter in our online book was on video casting, screencasting, and live streaming. Has anybody done any of those in your personal or professional existence? What's that mean?
I've kind of worked with some stuff for those videos.
Videos? Okay. Anybody here ever do live streaming? Have nobody's done Facebook Live when you're somewhere? Really?
I've done Instagram Live.
Huh?
I've done Instagram Live.
Okay, Instagram Live. That's live streaming, right? It's happening live. It's showing live to the people that are watching live, but then it's also recorded, right? Or does Instagram go away? That one stays.
I think you can delete it. I
Okay.
think you can choose.
So often if friends go to a concert, you'll see they live stream part of the show, and if you happen to be watching when they go live, they pop up on your feeds as you can watch it live. So you probably have a little bit of familiarity with this. Screencasting is when you share your screen. So we are going to divide and conquer. So there are 8 of you here, and I think based on who's sitting at computers and who has laptops so that you can join closer, I'm going to have you come up here. You two can work together, you two can, and then since you have a laptop, I'm going to shift up front. I'm going to have you go to the digital book online, and I'm going to assign your group chunks. So remember that if you go to our class on Blackboard, you go to the syllabus, and the online resource book is right here. So load that up and head to chapter, oh, I got my numbers wrong, it's chapter 4. So chapter 4 is video casting, screencasting, and live streaming. And even though there are 4 different chunks, they're not all equally sized. So I'm going to assign them to you in different groups. You guys are going to read through it, get the main points, the important stuff that we want to hear, and we're going to report back live to the class. So, Brandon and Derek, I'm going to give you number 1, which is 4.1 through 4.14 in that book. So read all the way through 4.14, and that's your chunk of stuff. I'll give you guys number 2, which is 4.1.5 through 9. I'll give you guys chunk 3, 4.2 to 4.31, and then you guys can have 4.32 to the end. So you can find those sections in the online
What's the
book.
link for that? I'm sending syphilis.
So go ahead and read through that, take some notes on what are really the key points of all of this, and then we'll come back and discuss.